I love my life. This is a sentence I would not have been able to say a couple of years ago. But maybe that is because I did not reach that part of my story yet. You see, I like to consider life as a storybook because your past memories would be written on the pages, but the future pages would be blank because our future is yet to be written. And so for today, I will be telling you my incomplete story. Chapter 1. Growing up, I may have gotten my hands dirty or my clothes dipped in mud, but that was how I liked it. This was a very colorful chapter. However, that all changed once I started school, because my classmates would consider me the weird kid or even the nerd. Because if you saw a small girl walking down the hallway wearing cat shirts, rainbow leggings, and owl boots and loved school, that was me, and I loved it because I was colorful and I was happy. However, let me give you a different example. So one day, in 3rd grade, our principal came to our class and he wanted to give us a quick icebreaker. He told us to raise our hands if we mentioned a job that we would like to pursue in the future. He said the word doctor. Everyone raised their hand. He said the word businessman. Everyone raised their hand once again. But once he said the word teacher, the entire room went completely silent, and all you could see was one small hand in the crowd, and that was my hand, and everyone laughed at me. I was never the same after that, because I was constantly asking myself these questions, such as, were the clothes that I were wearing too lame? Were the songs that I was listening to not popular enough? Was I not supposed to enjoy school? And with those questions, I started losing my originality. I started losing what made me happy and what made me. And so I started protecting myself from everyone, shielding myself from my classmates. I was like this crumpled piece of paper, shielding its words from everyone around it. But however, this piece of paper had music notes on the inside, because I am someone who enjoys to play the violin. It is my escape. And playing the violin allowed me to travel abroad and attend camps and meet people who shared similar mindsets. Those people loved to listen to me, loved to talk to me. They wanted to hear my opinions. And so I would ask myself, if it was so easy to make friends in camp, why was it so draining to do so back home? I could never find the answer to that question until I would go to camp with the sole purpose of hanging out with people who truly understood me. And so then I realized that the people I would surround myself with were not healthy. And that environment consisted of 3 words: gossip, boy talk, and exclusion. But some of you may say, "Psh, Lulwa, you're sensitive. You just get affected by words. They're not supposed to affect you as much as they did." But yes, I was sensitive, and I still am sensitive. And being sensitive is not a bad thing, because since when was feeling emotions such as love and passion such a discarded thing? And plus, sensitivity is a defense mechanism. So why would I need to be so sensitive in an environment that was so safe? Make that make sense. And so during the pandemic, I was so happy because I was skipping classes, taking naps, playing video games, and most importantly, I shut myself off completely from my friends. But as everyone knew, the pandemic was bound to end. Schools had to open up, and my harmful fantasy had to end as well. And so last year, when we came back to school, anyone who did not know me could clearly tell that I have lost complete interest in school. I would walk in with messy hair, straggly clothes, and fluffy Crocs. I would barely study, and so my grades were disgusting. And plus, I would try to talk to my classmates, but it always felt like I was talking to a brick wall. So I asked myself, what was the point? And so I turned into this zombie. But where did I go? Is the Lulwa who used to enjoy school and wore owl boots actually gone? This can't be the end, right? And so I knew that I wanted to make a change. And that's when it hit me, my exit ticket. And I knew that an opportunity like this would never come to me in the future. And so I had to do my best to take that chance. So, with the help of my lovely parents and my teachers, I made an academic comeback this year. I became the class representative. My classmates respected me. I was invited to meetings and interviews with the administration. I had amazing grades. And most importantly, I made friends with people whom I am insanely grateful for. Plus, on the other hand, I also wrote essays about my ideas and my opinions, and I submitted an application. And then one day, I got an email saying I passed the first stage. But I told myself that that might have been pure luck. But then I passed the second stage. Then the final stage, and I got my confirmation letter. And then just 2 days ago, I booked my flight. And so I told myself that this was it. And so it is shocking to tell you all that I have turned my dream into reality. And so this August, I will be putting forth my exit ticket into action, as I will be going to a boarding school in China. And there, I will surround myself with the people I chose to surround myself with in the environment that I chose. And so the little girl inside of me can finally rest, knowing that the problem was never inside of her, nor the squirrel boots that she wore, but it was the people around her who dragged her down. And so with the support of my parents and everyone around me, with everyone's support, I can finally write my own chapter. I can finally make my own discoveries, discover new people, learn new languages, eat new foods. And so this is no longer an escape to me, but an escapade, which is my exciting new adventure. And so it is no longer time to allow my life to revolve on a single page. It is time to finally say that I love my life. It is finally time to say that it is time to turn the page. It is time for chapter 2.